Plaintiff, Rebecca Bailey, is suing her former employers for lost wages. Rebecca says she regrets working at the defendant's salon because they are unprofessional and give their clients mullets. Rebecca claims the defendants locked her out of the salon for no reason and caused her to lose clients. Defendants Rebecca Hernandez and Shauna Hansen claim Rebecca is the unprofessional one. They say she cursed like a sailor and left clients unattended in their salon more than once, so they had no choice but to terminate her employment.
All right, the plaintiff is suing her former employers for lost wages. Rebecca, state your case.
I'm an independent contractor, so they're not my employers. I actually rented a space from them.
All right.
So, and then that's important for our field.
Okay.
Anyway, Your Honor, what I'd like to start to say is that I met these unprofessional heifers back in July.
Unprofessional what?
Your Honor.
Wait.
Those heifers.
Heifer?
Heifer. And
I thought a heifer was a cow.
I thought it was a female cow too. I thought it was a cow too.
Heifer. Female who does not realize that her actions or words are not cute.
That's right. And they were not cute.
Okay, go ahead. What was the arrangement?
I paid them a monthly rent to have my space to do my clients. So
you didn't work for them, it was a booth fee, you rented the booth in their salon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Through the time that I worked with them, what was interesting, obviously you don't know anybody when you first meet them and you talk to them, but doing hair, watching them, one of them cuts mullets for their clients ask. And I'm like, we're in 2009. Who cuts a mullet anymore?
I'm sorry, you need to do what your clients want you to do, regardless of
the person who gets out of my chair is a direct representative of me. I'm not letting anybody go out and say,
so
I
they
cut
do
a mullet.
mullets and that doesn't come up to your standards?
No.
Okay.
We are definitely different walks of life. They lack creativity.
You're going to be poor in 8 years if you're not going to do what your clients want.
We'll see.
That's the bottom line.
Because I probably have more clients at 2 years than you guys do even in 8. Anyway.
So buy your own salon. Don't rent a booth in theirs.
It's happening. It's coming down the road, which is what I'm working for.
Good. Go ahead.
Back in July, when I had a client, I did a consultation, and then after the consultation, realized I needed more color. So I said, hey, someone will be here in a minute. I'm going to run to the beauty supply, let them know that I'll be right back. I did my client. Shauna was like, afterwards, she said, hey, we can't have that. You can't leave a client unattended in here because of the liability. It could. And I was like, all right, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. My bad, I won't do it again. And I'll tell you this, that the business hours on the front door are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., which is their responsibility to be there during those hours, and they weren't. But regardless, it was an incident that took place. They said, don't do it again. I said, I won't, I understand. It's your rule, I got it. It won't happen again. Now, August 26th happens. I had a working interview with a local hotel and casino that I was going to work part-time at. So I came down to the salon to pick up my tools. And while I was there, and I got there at 11:45, while I was there, I did not turn any lights on. I didn't turn on the open sign, because again, I wasn't even dressed to do anything. I was there to pick up my stuff and leave. As I was there, a client walks in for another hairdresser. And how can I help you? And she said, I'm here for this other girl. And I said, okay, let me call her and see if she's on her way, because she's not here yet. I called, she didn't answer, so I'm like, well, it would be rude to ask her to step outside for me to leave. I'll just wait, because it's only 15 minutes, it's not gonna kill me, and it would be rude to ask her to leave, so I waited.
How do you know it's only 15 minutes? Did you call the person?
The client said her appointment was at noon.
Okay.
So I waited. As she's walking up with her purse in her hand, a cup of coffee in one hand, she has sunglasses on, and her phone is in this hand. I was like, oh, her hands are full. I opened the door, she walked in, I said good morning, and I left. That afternoon, I get a call from Becky, freaking out. You left a client unattended, and I can't believe you left a client unattended. We already told you can't do this again. You're not welcome here. I said, listen, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't leave a client unattended nowhere. I waited until she got, that's not what she said. I said, who cares what she says? I don't care what she says. She's obviously lying. And I will add that neither of those two were there to even say whether it happened or not. So I said, are you telling me based on hearsay that I did something, and you're gonna lock me out of the salon based on hearsay? I told her, I'm booked all weekend. You cannot do this to me. And I will give you 10 minutes to hang up this phone and call an attorney, because you cannot do this. You cannot lock me out.
All right. So your complaint today is that they locked you out, and as a result of that, you're suing for what?
Lost wages for that whole weekend, and then when we were in a salon meeting, they asked us for a 2-week notice. If they didn't like me, I'm okay with that.
Who asked for a 2-week notice?
Rebecca and Shauna asked for us to give a 2-week notice
Who's
if we
us?
were to vacate. The stylist.
Okay, good. Talk to me, Shauna, Rebecca. How did you meet this woman?
She came in mid-June. We just had gotten the salon. She started working July 1st. July 30th is when she left clients unattended in the shop. It was 3 girls.
How do you know? Were you there?
Holly Masterson, who also we have.
Who's Holly?
She's
Holly's
a
a
manicurist.
Do you have a statement from her?
Yes.
And each of the girls are given keys.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so July 30th, I guess she ran out of hair color. I didn't have the appropriate hair
Yeah, the
color.
statement
which is
makes it very
something,
clear
you know,
that that Holly walks in, 3 people are milling around the Becky station, and they say, Becky will be right back. She went to buy some color. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I did tell her if it ever happened again that she'd be let go immediately.
Oh, no, she
So
did not.
then on
When did you first meet her? What was the arrangement?
It was supposed to be a month-to-month verbal agreement. We asked her if she was going to leave. It would be nice if we got a 2-week notice.
You
We
did
did
say
not
that.
demand
Okay.
that. We weren't
There was
saying
no
that
signed
there was no
agreement.
signed
You had
agreement. There was no
agreement, and
contract.
she was
There was
renting the
nothing
booth.
like
How
that.
much did she pay a month to rent the booth?
$275 for 3 days a week.
$275 for a month?
Yeah.
For a month.
No,
Okay.
for-
But she only works 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we had a meeting because we wanted the girls to at least know who they were working with. Not only did she come in and was completely disrespectful after we accommodated the time, we asked for 15 to 30 minutes.
15 to 30 minute what?
For the meeting, like if she was available for 15 to 30 minutes
Right.
for the meeting. She was rude to the other girls. She came in and basically told us that she didn't have the time to have this meeting. She had to go and pick up her child, and that we needed to just speed up the process. So what
God
we wanted
forbid.
to be able to basically have a great conversation and get to know everybody. She just was in and out within 10 minutes.
So you expected more friendliness
Yeah,
from her.
exactly. And she was very
I'm not in this job
unprofessional.
to make friends with people. I'm in this job to take care of my clients. I don't talk to them. They're not my kind of people anyway.
But
None of them.
you have
None
to-
of them.
Why are they not your kind of people?
Because, I mean, first of all, you can just tell by the way their appearance is based on mine that they're different anyway, just based on appearances, but let alone how they are as hairdressers. They're not my kind of people. Becky's nicer than Shauna. She's more an introvert, and Becky's definitely more of an extrovert like me. That's where we start and stop with our similarities.
So you're better, prettier, more
No.
with the program.
I'm not saying I'm better. I'm just saying we are different.
She's trying to call us unprofessional, but if every other word out of your mouth is a curse word, it might be offensive to the other people who, are sitting in the other chairs, the other stylists or whatever.
All right, let's get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
So she leaves somebody alone in the salon, but she comes back. Then she says she left someone else who was coming in for another
Yeah, that
stylist.
one's.
She was just extremely offensive the whole entire time. She broke all of our rules. She tried to bully us, railroad us. She definitely wanted to
How
be
could
the
she
leader of the
railroad you?
salon.
You own the place.
Just with her demeanor, I'm like a very calm person and I don't like confrontation, and this was one thing that we talked about. If we're gonna have confrontation in the salon, it needs to be productive, but there's no point in lashing out, cussing at me or belittling
Why would
me.
she cuss at you?
Because that was just her type of personality.
She said the F word to my 3-year-old.
What?
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
She said that I needed to put the fear of God in him before he grows up and slaps me.
All right, this statement from Brianna indicates that basically another client was left alone in the salon.
Yes.
Is that the
Yes,
issue?
that's the final
As a result
issue.
of that, what did you tell her?
So I was trying to work it out with her, but in the conversation,
Work what out with her?
Letting her stay for the remainder of the month
Did you,
because
in
we
other words,
were
what I'm
firing
trying to
her.
get from you is, did you say, look, Becky, this isn't working out?
Yes,
We have to-
I said.
That's what I'm
yeah,
asking
sorry.
you.
Okay,
Yes,
sorry.
Yes, sorry.
Oh.
So,
Okay, how did it go in your mind?
how it went down was
Yes.
exactly what she just said, is that we had a conversation. And like I said, when someone rents, just like their landlord can't come in and lock them out of the salon, you cannot do it to me. I don't care if you like me, you don't like me, you want me to parade around in pink panties all day long, it doesn't make any difference. You can't do it. You can't do it. The end of the discussion. If I cuss, I cuss. I do cuss. Whether I said it in front of
I know
her
you
3-year-old,
do.
I don't know.
I know you do.
I'm not saying I didn't. I'm just saying that I don't
did.
remember. I definitely
What are you
used
suing for?
profanity. I'm suing for my lost wages for the weekend and 2 weeks that they should have given me as a...
That notice that you were supposed to give them, they should have given it to you.
Yes.
Do you have any proof to show that you booked appointments on
Yes,
that day?
I have my schedule.
Do you have any statements from these people that they were coming in on Sunday? You were the first to say they have no proof of regarding what someone said. Do you have proof that these people were coming in?
No, but I have
Okay.
their phone number, so you can
Oh,
definitely...
I should go call them.
Well,
Do you think you should pay her when you told her you can't come into the salon anymore?
No, and we reimbursed her for the remainder of her month. We wrote a check
the
to
booth
her,
rent.
yes,
Yes.
and she went and cashed it the very next day. So to me, that would be her accepting the terms
no,
and
it
conditions.
wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, is that
it's
what it
not.
means to you?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The issue for the court is very simple. It really is, but it's an unusual theory. Her claim is that they shut her down unfairly, and as a result, she's lost all kinds of money from clients, and she thinks she should be reimbursed for lost wages in the amount of $4,870, not just for the 4 days, but for the additional 2 weeks where she would have made money. Now, there is no contract that I can refer to, but this is a breach of contract case in the sense that since the common law, there is something that we called an implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing. Did they treat her well? You know, is it fair what happened to the plaintiff in this case? Let me tell you what I think. It appears that there was a violation of store policy on the plaintiff's part, but I think it's more than that. I think that the reason that the defendants had it with the plaintiff is because she didn't get along. So the issue is, did they have the right to terminate? Of course they did. But I think that although they were justified in ending the relationship, they shouldn't have done it on such short notice. So I am going to award you I think you should have gotten 2 weeks notice, just like they asked for 2 weeks notice. That's what good faith and fair dealing is all about. So I'm going to give you a total of $2,000. So ordered. Good luck to all of you.
I'm just glad to be rid of her, to be honest
Amen.
with you.
Amen.
I mean, look at her. I'm glad
at
to be
you.
done. So.